Okay, let's do this super fast, quick intro. This video is already shit long. So what do? I review a player. You can also watch this video if you're not a Reina player, because this shit is important. And I think it helps people. Evidently it has. It's another review. A lot of these have performed quite well, actually, surprisingly. And a lot of people think they're helpful. So yeah, this is a pretty long one, but this was a really special one. I think it's one of the... could be the most important one yet, so let's go. Alright, first match against Steve, bro. I like the panel art. It's so funny. Nice outfit. So let's see what we can make out here. Okay, shouldn't press there. Steve string. Okay, interesting. Okay, good. Good. No. Okay. Okay, good that you didn't press. Like here. Where were we? Before this, right? So here the Albatross 2 comes in. Only -3. He can sway. He can you know, do a Lionheart. You know, over here. So good that you don't press. But you don't do anything. Okay. Weak punish, but okay, it's whatever, bro. Okay. This is interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, yeah. Good. Yeah. This could be an interesting case of you don't... This could be a very rare case of you don't do enough. With Reina, what is your off... Look, with Reina, what is your offense starter? Forward 2 and Hell Sweep. Right? Run this shit on him. Right? You need to put yourself in the game. Okay, got hit. Because so far it's not like... I don't... It's funny, I don't feel any screen presence from you. Okay, the electric is okay, but like... Run the lows. Like, get... Okay. Good, fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's a bit unnecessary, right? Because like this high, it's Steve. Can be ducked, can be back one. But okay, okay, gets the counter hit. Okay, yeah, pick up, messes up the pick up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good, good. Nice. You see that move rarely on counter hit, even though it has such a cool animation. Yeah, see? Run the mids and lows. Okay, big mistake. But okay. It's only first game. Dude, that shit looks so funny, bro. Go in with the forward 2s. Like, check how he reacts to the mind game, because it is a mind game on block. Okay. Don't be scared, go in. Okay. See? Doesn't matter. Go in. Punish. Against Steve, you need to take what you can, because he's so safe. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Going with the high crush. That's not real Oki. Like, you need to figure your Oki out. Oh, there it's guaranteed. You get a guaranteed hit there, like here. So first of all, This, right? Like, this is bad. Don't do this. Don't do this. He could have easily done probably by sending one. So, figure out real Oki, right? Just don't do this. Just check videos out. What you do with Reina on Oki. I would say if you get if you get something like this, let him tech roll and then run Hell Sweep or 442 or for sidestep 4 as low or Electric Wind God Kick. And here you get this. Do you see this? That's real plus 14. That's real plus 14. You get forward 2 free or forward 2 free. Like Raiden. You get guaranteed here. Okay, yeah, he panicked, didn't know how to respond. Neutral. No. What is this? So, okay, good, good. Like, you don't have to do much here, right? Just try to get a low in, but don't duck in his face. This is, don't. Because now, good. Yeah, awkward wave dash. Just try to go in. Just try to like land a forward 4-2. See where just okay, good that you got the content, but okay, good. Yeah, unnecessary option there. Stay with the evergreens. Down forward 1, right? Jab, sidestep. Only -1. Good. Okay. Okay, yeah, 10 count throw, 1+2. Dangerous. Okay. It's a weird one. Where are the 4-4-2s? Enter the mind game with 4-4-2. Check how they respond to 4-4-2 on block. Especially Steve, like in this case, especially because he can't punish you that ultra hard for the power crush out of Sentai. Good. Good. Because you see, once he is in, oh. Okay, good, you're in. Unlucky. But okay, didn't even kill you for it, yeah? Okay. I would say, like, in this case, I would have tried more like forward 2 and go into him, right? Forward 2, just run it on block. Just run it on block. Because the way he didn't even punish you for like hell sweeps and shit, didn't even launch you, you could have gotten away with it. Because once he was in your grill, there isn't, you didn't know how to respond, right? Like he outpoked you constantly, and you were not confident. You didn't find an opening anymore, right? So fuck that and just use 4-4-2, skip neutral, and see if he can if he deals with the mind game or not, right? If he jabs, 3+4 goes under it, you're +4 again with the low, and yeah, then you run it from there. But okay, happens. Just didn't not yet see like any insane terrible things. Okay, Jin Kazama. Kazama Jin. With the Edgelord panel art. Because right now it seems to me but let's wait this. Let's wait this game. Not fast enough on the punish. That is nice. That you know how to do this. That is really nice. Okay. Okay. What is this? Why? Look. Just run the running free, running for hell sweep, right? Electric wind god kick, whatever. Don't why? This is nonsensical, right? You are plus 17. Why would you go for a basically defensive maneuver, right? Don't. Okay, yeah. It's not the 3+4 spam was not bad, but like he got you out of it. Good. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Okay. What did happen? I mean, yeah, look. Okay. Not even the wrong idea. You actually evade this if you have the hard read with like sidewalk right, basically. You sidewalk right this shit if you have the right, but your sidestep was just off timing, and he got you. Yeah, okay. Okay. You got rage outed, whatever. He has a dragon outfit, right? He's one of the dragons. The Jin. 2-1. Oh! See? Ready. Always ready. Always ready. Always ready. With Reina, she has excellent movement, right? She has excellent KBD, excellent sideways, like sidestep properties, and she's just fast, right? So this... There needs to be a hella ass forward 2 every time. Forward 2, Raiden has to be the move that is always loaded. Because then you go into heat and suddenly you have better transitions available, right? For example, down forward 4-2 now becomes parry stance, which means you have a mid check to go into stance. Does he know how to play against that? Right? Does he have the capacity of like, oh, maybe throw check, maybe generic low? Most don't. And if he mashes into that, you get the parry off. Or now, for example, what gets activated is Raiden, Sentai 1+2 now gets activated, because Sentai 1+2 now leads into Heaven's Wrath while parry is active, right? Suddenly that transition becomes really viable, and that tracks full like sideways movement. Meaning if that hits him, like Sentai 1+2, you get hella damage, right? It's a launcher, because if that normal hits, you get Heaven and Earth 2, heat dash out of it, full combo, right? So the heat engage with her, and you have one of the best heat engagers and omni tools for this Raiden, forward 2. So it always needs to be ultra, it needs to be loaded in every single time you see anything with, because even let's say you don't get the whiff punish. He was able to recover in time. You still get forward 2 in most scenarios on block, right? Which then enters the forward 2 mind game, right? Where he can power crush, he can try jab or dig jab, right? But it's a mind game. You can dig jab loses to power crush to 4 because you jump over. Jab loses to 3+4 because you go under, right? So you still have the opportunity to run the mind game on him, or just don't do anything. So forward 2 is that you need to, this move forward 2 you need to really feel. Or like, okay, it whiffs. It whiffs. Okay, ultra, recognize it whiffs, power crush, right? Every high level Reina player does it, because it also enters another mind game, right? You do power crush? Are you fast enough? Sometimes you are not fast enough and he catches you, right? But most of the times, a lot of the times, you are fast enough. Meaning you absorb a hit, you can check if it absorbs, and if it absorbs, it's safe. And even fully on block, the power crush, you can enter the mind game, right? You go -14 on the first hit, you can't delay the second hit to make it basically jailing, basically. But then you go -16. But you have these options, right? So forward 2 needs to be locked in, because then you enter basically the like heat, Reina in heat, rushdown shit, right? You have access to 3+4 spam, right? You have the parry active. Okay, and now he's gonna sweep you. Running free. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, good. If he stays on the ground, that is guaranteed. Or like if he stays on the ground, the wind god kick hits. Goes low. Okay. Yeah. It's one of the best moves in the game. So just quickly how this works. Did he delay enough? Can I show this? This was... Yeah, okay, wait. Oh, it doesn't... He didn't. Yeah, so he didn't... Unless the input is fucking me up, because sometimes it does. But you can try this. So here he didn't delay fast, he didn't delay enough that you can step. Do you see this? Unless the input right now in practice mode, because sometimes it behaves weird when you take over. But you can parry. I don't actually know if this is a punish, because sometimes you have, depending on what you parry with this parry, you should use it more. Everyone should use it more. Check out things where this parry is like natural. What strings completely lose to this? Because there is shit where this is literally guaranteed. Because depending on what you parry, you get frame advantage. Can you do the other one? No, probably not. No. But you have this. This is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. What a step. Be ready, right? Because this was a fantastic step. Like perfect for Demon Paw. Perfect step. So here in your mind, right? Already this look, I myself have these, look, because I jump around characters a lot. I play hella unclean because I finally have to decide on like a character I want to main, because you need like muscle memory, be confident with the whole kit. Certain inputs have to become second nature, right? Certain launch punishes, whatever. But you play the character long enough, right? So you have all the muscle memory down. You can even do the parry tech, right? Where you get real frame advantage with the Sengoku step parry. So you have your Reina shit down, right? So if you make something like this with, that is the golden shit, right? Just run a down forward 2 on him. Not even electric. Down forward 2 is fully enough, right? And in your mind, put him on certain things. Like you do this side step. Why? To make this with, right? This. Be a bit faster. Why? Nah, you can't do this. You can't do this. 214, 213. Oh, you wanted to. Oh, you wanted to. If yeah, don't. It's fancy. Okay. You wanted to go under the high in case he does it, and then launch him with electric, right? Ah, don't. It's not. See, because now Oki. There you wanted to parry, but probably that doesn't even work because it's an airborne move. Save the parry for like 214. That is a good situation. He immediately ducks. You can duck this down forward 1-4, but it's not the easiest duck. Wow. See, he also wasn't ready. Yeah. That is guaranteed, yeah. You have to take it, don't stand up. You have to take it anyways. This cracks me up, bro. They should make this for every character in the game. This, like, chibi, whatever art style this is, they should make this for every character in the fucking game. That is hilarious. Okay. Go in, yeah. Yes! Yes. Good. Nice. Good. Unfortunate. Okay, punishes like this. How fast the tables turn, yeah? Yeah, you can be... It's not even on pro level this hits occasionally. It's just... It's... Yeah, it's cheap. It's a bit cheap. But you need to be ready for this shit all the time. Yeah. Recognize your combos. Recognize the path. You need to go in there. Be ready. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's a case of on that matter, these hell sweeps feel kind of obvious to the timing they are used, right? Yeah, now, yeah, it's Tekken 8, one launch, you tech roll, you eat the hell sweep. What can you do? Okay, yeah, okay. That was fast. Okay, another case of Jean Senpai. I have looked at other replays as well. That player also plays pretty like it is a weird problem in this case because I've looked at some Ling games, and like he launches mistrust and shit like back turn 4 and stuff. So I think this could be a problem of you need to put yourself into the round, right? Like if you I want to play like this as well, but you make things really hard on yourself. Me, and also a friend of mine, a Brian player, he wants to play unbelievably clean. He basically wants to only win by capitalizing and punishing his opponent, right? Like insanely hard. Like he is like it's beautiful to watch him play because he makes that shit work, right? Like Jin 214, he will go for sidestep boom, right? He's so consistent at launching Heihachis for down forward 1-2 with sidestep jet upper. It's crazy for the delayed version. It's crazy. So to play like that is really difficult. It is the most the insane difficult thing you can do because this game in particular, this entry was not designed for that kind of play. It is not designed for very, very reactive passive gameplay. That chip damage in the game and the mix-ups on block and mind games on block in this game that are much more prevalent than in Tekken 7 will like make that obvious, right? That is not the kind of game we're playing. You can play like this. No one can tell you how to play and how to win. But it makes things more difficult. And with Reina, you have a character who can like enforce because people like 4-4-2 is steppable, relatively easy. But you can create like if you put him on the defense, right? If you assert yourself, if you say, okay, I want to be the playmaker here, right? Run the forward 2s on him, you know? The chances of these people at these ranks like stepping that appropriately and launching that is pretty high, is pretty slim. And you have back 2 as homing option, running a 4 as homing option, even though way slower. But I would this right now because you get launched and then basically shit happens, right? That is the case for everyone in Tekken 8. But I think you don't assert yourself enough into the rounds, right? Which is a rare thing for me to say because most of the time people assert themselves, overextend too much, right? But let's see. That is the feeling I have right now. Okay, plus you. Okay. And then you get why do you get hit? Why do you get hit? He just catched you in. Okay, he just catched you. Okay, now you're in. Go with the low. Go with the low. Run it on him. Run it on him. Although, I mean, the mid check is good to like feel him out. Okay, he's stand blocking, right? So next time, just run the fucking low. It can work out, it cannot work out, but you need to make plays here, right? Especially with Reina. She is just that kind of character. You can play her extremely movement oriented and defensively, and once you hit the heat engager, then go for your pressure and stuff. But that is very hard to do. To play like that, like just, I don't know, backdash around, right, sidestep around, and wait for the whiff and punish that with electric and create that whiff, right? That is very, very difficult to do. If you want to play like that, you need to know exactly what's going on, exactly what you're up against, to even create these whiffs, right? You need that level of comfiness. But good, okay. Goes for the low again, right? Be ready for this shit, right? Be ready for this. This is basically a reaction knowledge check. You can kill him for this. If you had blocked this low, it's launch punish. It's straight up, he killed himself, right? Okay, you got up. Go in, go in. Okay. Good. Interesting, okay. Would have maybe not done this, because if he had blocked the Y-sitting 4-4, that's pretty insanely minus on block and you were not in heat to have the parry active. Why did this randomly connect? Okay. Oh, he just let it... okay, he just let it rip. Interesting. Does this catch sidestep right there? I mean, Y-sitting 4 probably would have also catched it. They are running over you. Go in, go in. Don't. Just get a forward 4-2 in, because what else are you gonna do, right? You already have like insane bad position in terms of life lead, right? You need to make shit happen with Reina, right? She is super risky anyways, right? So, do it. Sick. But like you go in electric, you should use it a bit more as like a whiff punisher or as keep out. As approach, it's very risky. Run the 4-4-2 on these motherfuckers. Okay? Run it, run it, run it. Look. Because if you block this move, the best you can do is take your +9 here, right? So forward 2, there's basically nothing that you can do about this. Or straight up go hell sweep, initiate your offense, right? If you block this and he goes -9, you need to take this shit here. Especially with Jin Kazama. And yeah, it needs to be like, okay, on what comfy level are you with the character? Are you prepared to like take these -9 situations appropriately? With like, let's say maybe you're Lydia, right? Maybe you go here for a Dombek free, right? As a low check, right? This move is so good, like Jin's 2-1-4, that if you block it, this -9, you need to make him feel that shit, right? Like now, go hell sweep, initiate offense. Or chunky, like, or a good mid check 4-4-2 in this case, right? Because he's so much minus, he cannot do anything about 4-4-2 basically. Okay? Now you can initiate your offense. And that is a move in case of Jin, like spammed so much because it's so good that that is an easy to remember -9 situation. But see, use sidestep and stuff, right? If you, it doesn't matter. I do that another time, because if you really want to see how it looks like if people don't give, There was one match in particular in Korea versus Pakistan where I was like, at what crazy pace are these motherfuckers playing this game? It was literally crack to watch this. Have to maybe showcase this at some point. At what pace these guys make decisions, that is unbelievable. And it's so beautiful to watch. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I want to see this again because it was so beautiful. Beautiful. See? And you want to play like this, yeah? Admirable, but very difficult. Nice. Back 4? This one, okay. You wanted to go for the spike. Exotic Ender. Good. Now don't throw it away. Okay. Yeah. -9. Again. This I also have to do. Trust me. Like, trust me. Trust me. I know that, right? But that is why even on professional play, on really high level play, also players are very conservative to go -9. Because they know the other person knows, and they basically put themselves in a mix-up, right? Think about it. If they go -9, it's even more plus as if you were to hit a jab, right? Which is +8. So on high level, people are even conservative with like putting themselves -9 because they know the other person knows on that ultra high level where, you know, I'm far from that, yeah. But there they know, okay, I make myself sweat, right? So here, if this happens, make him sweat here, right? Mid, low. That is the most ideal scenario. Even on very high level, you see people jab checking and getting fucked for this. Because Tekken is so fast with like this turns getting traded and stuff, right? And turns getting, people try to skip them, whatever, or like ignore them, right? Power crush, heat burst, all of that shit. So it's very, very high pace, especially Tekken 8. But this type of shit, look, you even see it at tournament level where people get fucked for a jab checking at -9, right? Exactly what you do here, right? Boom, high. Right? Kings do this a lot, Jins do this a lot, Kazuya's do this a lot because it is actually good. People duck at -10. Yeah. Fang, Mike does this. Mike Hollow, he does like back one with Fang on block, into duck while standing free, instant, without even thinking, because it's simply a good flowchart for people who are jab checking, right? Yes, you can ultra get blown up for this if the other guy checks you with a counter at mid. Obviously, you can get ultra blown up for this. But if they don't blow you up for this, you just fuck them up. So here, you see the importance of mid checks, right? Because if that Jin would have just done duck while standing 2, people flowchart this shit in, right? So this is like what proper Tekken is. This is something you cannot debate. At -9, mid, low, right? For example, forward 4. If you want to be like really fucking like basically or ultra safe, like okay, let me do a forward 4 check here or something like a down forward 1. Yeah, it's stupid, but that's Tekken 8 shit. -13, you were late on the punish. -10, good step. Yeah, awkward. Ultra guess plus. Yeah, you go with the high, yeah. But see, he ducks. Yeah, it is the risk of Reina, right? Like Reina is a character where I would say it's pretty fucking difficult to make a comeback, I have to say. But that's why she's basically a rushed on character, right? If it works, it looks amazing, and I think you need to assert yourself with Reina. For example, with a character like Feng, you don't need to do it as much. But I think with Reina, unless you are a defensive god, and again, no one can tell you how to play this game or how to win, right? But I think you need to assert yourself a little bit, because making a comeback with Reina is because how do you open people up, right? Everything you do is like even the hell sweep doesn't give you a knockdown, and it doesn't give you a knockdown, and it's a +6 situation, which also is risky for you. So that's why Yagami often just does hell sweep, chill. Hell sweep, chill. Right? He uses it as momentum builder. Because he is aware that he can get fucked on the follow-up, right? If he does Heaven Wrath 1, that can be ducked and launched. If he does the 2, the mid can be sidestep launched. Yeah? Throw can be ducked, and so on and so forth. So he often just uses it as momentum tool, right? Get the hit, +6. Okay, opponent will be defensive here in 99% of cases. Interesting. Power crush? Oh, okay. He tried elect. Okay, so he doesn't know, right? So this is actually, if you go for this one, -6, but you're in stance, right? So you can try to power crush here as a last resort, but you still manage to block because he was just trying electric. Okay. You go for a counter hit there, okay, for the counter hit high. Nah. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Very, very risky option. I think you did this quite a lot. I think this is a flowchart, right? I think I saw that quite a lot. Into 3+4. Way too linear here. Right? Like at that situation, like with that plus frames, people will try to step there quite a few times. Again, land this, and if you want to, because sometimes you want to play conservative, sometimes you don't want to play conservative. For in these situations, like check how he reacts to this shit, right? And run. Otherwise, just run with like something like a down forward 1 here, or a back 2, or just don't do anything, right? Because this frame advantage with Reina is always like the low frame advantage kind of stuff, like +3, +4. It's always also pretty dangerous for you. It simply is. And now you get cooked by the, yeah. But you're not dead the way he, yeah, okay. You still got one more chance. Do heat. Okay, good. Okay, now let's see. Forward. Oh, he whiffs. He whiffs. Nice. Awkward. Okay. High again, right? Here. Perfect opportunity to do down forward 1-2 game ending mix. Here. Down forward 1-2 heat dash. Generic down 4. You have that with Reina. Or mid, right? Collect your down forward 1-2 here. There's nothing he can do about this. And then you got him. Either he ducks, which some people even do. And you get you chip him down to complete nirvana, like to complete nothingness, and you get down forward. You get +5, and then you can do generic down 4 or mid check, for example. But you do high, very bad here, right? Okay, but you get it. The Jin doesn't even play bad, bro. Like I have to say, like they play pretty good. Like your opponents so far, they have played pretty good. Like not that what I usually expect at Blue Ranks. Like I have to say. Yeah, you know, right? But now you know. Try to incorporate the... Is that now at a point where... Ah, right, he doesn't delay enough. No, he did. This time he did, see? But it's also... This is gonna change, by the way. Do you see this? Sorry? This? This is still a wrong sidestep timing. But you will have a buffer. So a step that I input like this, earlier, like here... Sorry, here. Sorry. Sometimes I did it weirdly. Here you can try this, right? That is if he delays, but you see that, right? Like you can't do minimal step. You have to. This is also. You see this? You see this? You can't do minimal step. Maybe they should do something like this. Maybe honestly, as a nerf, make this mega steppable, like mega steppable as well, like steppable like this, like with a micro step into block, because now you need to commit to the step to make it whiff, and right then you can run this shit, or even like electric if you feel it. Obviously electric is you know, not for everyone here, but you can, but you don't need to. Or do the parry, right? Parry is also good here. Wow, look, he even does the... Sorry, he even does the CD1 like a big boy. Because then you get Oki, right? Sorry, but I think only... This is how you know if someone is a real Jin player or a Tekken 8 Jin player. So, here, real Jin players, also like when I play the character, you do this. Because then you get the flip over Oki. Boom. You see that? So every Jin who is watching this, because maybe I put this motherfucker in the thumbnail because we got today a lot of Jin. Do you see this? Look at this. Look at this. I will show you. A lot of Jins do this, right? Which is super dog shit. Why is this dog shit? Because see the position. See how fast? See that she can super fast tech roll, super fast. And look how fast. She's gone, right? But with this, Boom. You get this flip over where tech roll needs longer. And you get pressure, right? You literally can mix her, basically, right? So that is why Jins worth their salt will go for CD1. Unless, even in tournament, Raef goes, I have seen it, goes for down 2. Because CD1 can whiff, and then you don't get anything, right? If you don't input electric version, the vanilla version is not hitting grounded. Funny. He decides to... I would classify this as a mistake for the Jin. Like, if you want to mix her exactly here. This timing. Exactly here. Exactly here. If your move comes out here, the invincibility period of the tech roll is... what's the word? Cools down. So she would not be invincible anymore, because in Tekken, if you don't know, in tech rolls, you literally are invincible. Like, for a period of time in tech rolling, you literally have no hurt box. You can't be hit. But this is why your knockdowns are so important, and to play it like super. This is why you need mains. This is why you need a main in this game, and me as well, because your knockdowns are so important. Because this knockdown can already initiate basically a game-ending sequence of offense, right? And the Jin shouldn't give you the opportunity. The Jin, if he wants to mix you here, if he wants to pressure you here, which the baseline is in Tekken 8, he should, he needs to do it airtight. Meaning here, now, the hell streak needs to come out exactly here, or the forward 2, or the down back 4, or even mid-electric, right? CD1 here. But look what he does, right? Look at this. This is actually very high level already. So he does this, right? He gives you the chance. You could have already mashed him out of this, and now he mixes you. You could have already panic buttoned him to shreds. But okay, works out because you were passive. But on high level, on very high level, people will recognize this. People will recognize that your Oki is not airtight, right? For example, Kazuya players face this a lot when they play Kazuya, because now on knockdowns, people will use the, for example, the hold forward option to get up, right? You need to really know how to play this. Sorry. Let's look at it one more time. Down 2, down back 4. Wow. Good. Weak punish. You got him. Good. Stay in there. Okay. Yeah, you need to at least you need to know how to play. But now you know. Okay. But again, right? 2-1-4 from Jin. If he doesn't delay, you just need to hold that. Like, you basically just need to hold that. I don't even think your parry fits in there. Depends. You have different parry activation frames in this game. But if he goes -9, make him sweat for it. It's the only option you have. Okay. If he delays it, call it out with a sidestep. Worst case, you get normal hit by the 4, which is okay, but if you are legitimately right, you basically win the jackpot, right? The move is obviously still completely absurd. But if you are right that he delays it, sidestep right, be ready, launch him. And you can do it. The Brian I play against, if I do that against him, if I delay and he is right, he will always sidestep into fucking jet upper, which is a relatively difficult input out of sidestep motion. So it's possible, right? You can all do it. Yeah, I mean, it's because here, do you press, do you not press, right? You can try to build some sidestep, sidewalk right in here, like especially like here, right? If you notice, okay, it didn't come out, you can try to, like here, maybe go for a sidestep, sidewalk right. But at the end of the day, you decided to be like defensive, so it's still a guess, right? But then you at least do basically this requires a lot of like repetition. But if you train yourself to do this shit in these situations, you at least do something, right? Because right now you are just holding back and you are eating it. You know what I mean? And again, He's good. He plays good. He plays well. Can't lie. Even interrupts this. Let me check that profile after it, if this guy is a smurf. Good. Ah, why? Why does this happen? It happened a few times. Unfortunate. He doesn't punish this though? Could have killed you with Twin Chamber Punch. Everything would have killed. Yeah, then goes for this. You need to assert yourself more, right? You realize how dominant he is, right? You need to do something to stay in, right? If you can't outplay him in neutral, right? Walk his shit, then launch him, which, to be fair, you did. You did once, right? But if you can't do that, then you need to in ranked. If you realize I can't do that, then the option has to be you need to run your shit on him, right? Exotic, but why not? Didn't break generic. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Run your shit. Yeah. Good. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful. You see that? One opener and you ran him down? Oh, careful. Not like this. Not like this. Not this distance. That honestly would have been an easy, at least, down forward 1-4. Or 2-4. At least. Careful. Use it as keep out from distance, or after like something like a pre-planned maneuver. Something like down forward 1, sidestep electric. Right? If you want to use it like this. Oh, again. But good that you did it. Okay. Recognized. Okay. -8. That guy's probably defensive, right? Go in. Forward 4. Good. That play has balls. Okay. Goes for sidestep left. Good. Okay. Yeah, and now he will take it. You see that? Be careful. This guy is waiting for one hit. Now he got it. And now he will make you feel this. Why are you getting hit? You tried to go right. Okay. That is probably gonna. These types of. I mean, I don't even know if your sideways movement could have come out there fast enough. Was a ballsy step, anyways. Yeah, no, it's bad. Good block, launch. He messed it up. Look, -16 as well. This was your ticket, right? Back in it. Okay, plus. Now you need to hold this. Go in. Now you need to go in. This is your only chance. Yes! Okay, go in. Nice. Hell sweep. Good. Could have done... How can you screw here? Okay, you hit this. You can leave, right? Leave the stance. Yeah, okay. So that would have been possible, but okay. Nice. Good, you waited for the rage art. Ah, this happens again. He's gonna sweep you. You're not dead. There was your -9. You saw. Look. Now you already have the... If you see this, now you can make him basically guess for game, right? I would have honestly, if I would have seen this, I'm gonna be honest with you, at least I'm the maker of my own undoing then, would have hell sweeped him. We've just done even with the easy input as well. Down forward 3 into a hell sweep. And he wouldn't have blocked it. Ah, be ready. Yes, there can come another low, right? But when you see, at least jab here. 1-1-2. Or 2-2-1, he's dead. Nah. But you saw, right? There were your chances. Let's check this guy up. Check this guy out. Oh, we have one more as well. Okay. Wow. Dale? Is that like LTG? Okay. These are good matches, not gonna lie. Yeah, I see good defense as well on both. Nice with this mask as well. These are good matches, bro, not gonna lie. We watched these two, right? This is good shit. Like, this is good. This is good stuff, right? You both, super odd, and you, QWERTY, it's good shit. That is honestly, that is like way above what usually dog shit gets played at blue ranks. Even what dog shit gets played at Tekken King and shit. Even that dog shit gets played at Emperor and shit. That is good as shit, guys. Not gonna lie. Plus, good. Mid check, okay. Yeah, forward 4, good timing from him. I mean, what can you do? You can maybe you could maybe like recognize maybe he's hesitant, like fast. Okay, backdash, take your turn again, right? Hell sweep him again. Like hell sweep. I would say you can use hell sweep more. Like especially, right? Like, okay, you went for a mid check here. Sorry, like, I want to. You did this and then like, right? Run this joint, like this one, this hell sweep. You see how fast this is? If you, sorry, it's awkward. Sorry. You see this? How fast this comes out? This is especially if you have a strong side. This is way better than the classic input. That is honestly, that is a quality of life buff that only she has. That you can sweep with down forward 3. Go into sweep. Goes for jab. Ah, see? There you need to take this. There you need to, especially because this is pretty good Tekken, not gonna lie. Like, here you need to take this, right? Make him sweat. Down back 2 for damage, right? Forward 4 maybe. Down forward 1. Forward 4 2. Throw him. Right? -9. The chances that Jin is gonna mash here, especially this guy, right? You should have already put him on. Okay, this guy is not. How many Samsaras has he thrown out in this game? I think not a single one. Only +2. If you want to go there, you can go for a hop kick. Just saying, this is some stuff. Okay. After back to 1 hits, he's only +2. This is like one of those situations where you already are in such a bad position that, but you need, for this you need routine. For this you need to routine. You need routine. Like main character, you need to be really confident to make these decisions on the fly, right? But when you get hit by that, a immediate timing down 4 is a pretty common, like, okay, let me end the round, right? And then fuck him up with hop kick, right? Boom. You already are in such a bad position, life lead wise, you're even at the wall, right? That a hop kick like that would be a perfectly, I wouldn't say anything to that. I would say, yeah, reasonable play. Like, if he goes low, immediate timing gets blown up for this. On high level, then the mind game comes in, right? Where people already expect that. Like, Jin does down back to 1, I'm only -2. That motherfucker could realistically hop kick here. I don't go for the low. I go for the mid check or just even block, right? Even at like higher frame advantage, you will see people not take that. Because they simply know that motherfucker is gonna hop kick here. To try to get to turn the table now because of the round ending low poke, right? Wrong direction. You see this? Boom. Whoa. But you see, right? Oh, but you need to make a good sidestep. You can't sidestep block this. You need to basically, yeah, you need to commit. See this? But commit. Right. It's a good response. This is a good response. This is a good response. This is a default response. If you block electric from Jin, that is a good default response, because it makes forward 4 whiff, electric whiff, forward 4 whiffs, demon paw whiffs, right? That is a pretty good response. Or people do right? To like make another like immediate electric whiff, right? And then, sorry, wow. Huh. Ah, because you're off axis, right? So keep this in mind, right? Does this also happen with... Here it doesn't. Okay. But you went the wrong way, right? You gave him this shit for free. Okay. Ah! Yeah. What can I say? This happens, especially... This also happens to me, by the way, because this shouldn't happen if you are fit with a character, right? If you like really commit, this cannot happen. You have to recognize this. Right? And here as well, do it. Use this input. Look at this. If I should be correct here, right? If you do it, you see this? I don't even dash into it. See this? See? You need to be super fast. Am I tweaking? Wait, I had it. Did I not? I will now prove it. Or disprove what I said. No, why am I... See? Why am I... See this? Immediate, down forward free. Oh, am I? Is it because you, in this case, absorbed? I guess it is. Ah. Depends on the distance that... But you see, if you wanna have it easier, do this and like minimal, let him... See this? Use this. Use the down forward free. Right? Also -9. If he doesn't, but it's very hard to... Right? If he does it dry, -9. But this move is crazy. Down forward 2 from Jin is... I think down forward 2 from Jin is one of the most overlooked moves with Jin. Everyone talks about 2-1-4, down 2, dive kicks, 3+4 at the wall. You know, but this move is very overlooked. Incredibly good move. Nice. This can't happen. Okay, but it's too small reward. Like, make him really make him right down forward 2. Down forward 2. If you want to play like this and you don't want to assert yourself that much into him, then if you want to play like this, this cannot be a 1-1-2. This cannot be a 1-1-2. This has to be a down forward 2. Yeah, that is this option. I don't like this option at all. But you see, right? It even gets beat by Power Crush this low. Yeah. Hold it. Oh, what did you try to do? So Yeah, you try to step, but... Now he goes for a samsara. That was a cheeky samsara, not gonna lie. And now he goes for air, and see that? That is how you run offense. He doesn't let you go up. He will let you, he will kill you. And he knows, like, you know, like when he goes like slight minus, he knows you freeze, he immediately goes in again, right? Do it like him. Right? Go, see, okay, he says it, okay, go in again. Okay, let's end this on law. Because you have to do some optimizing some optimization issue with like some combos that are like, and some okay, research this. Like what really good options you have of knockdowns, right? Because I play Reina on the side, but like there's enough, right? There's so much Reina content. Get the good Oki shit, right? That you don't waste your momentum. And I would also say assert yourself more. Like, don't let them run their shit, right? Because having that amount of god defense that you simply can block that shit out and create the whiffs, create the punishes, you need to be a god-like player. Like, you need to train to play like this and like really gather in-depth, like hardcore matchup knowledge and shit. And that is not even Reina's strong, ultra strong side, right? The strong side is she can put herself into your face. Okay, he just opens Power Crush. That is fucking random. I'm a dragon. Okay. If you are really quick, right? If you are really quick. With lore, this is mega. This is like super like layer 1. I want to play cheap. Duck. 4-3. That's a high. And you need to be really fast. And also in heat, the parry becomes active extremely fast if he enters DSS. Yeah, I need to break that. Stomp. Oh god. Jesus. Wow, that was cheap. Do you see this? Look at the frames. -10 only. Because it hit that meaty. You can't even punish this. Good. Go, 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 go. Take it! Ah! Already, you need to recognize that it comes out. Already, here? Recognized. Already here? You need to recognize, right, that is why you have this power crush shit as well, right? There, your down forward 2 already needs to basically come out here. But okay, good attempt. It was the right attempt. Ah, launch thrown again. Okay. That can't happen. Like, you get this, He does 20 frame power crush. Ah, you ducked into it even. Ah. Okay. 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 I did it again, you see that? Oh, and you can make him, you know, -13, -13, -13, right? If you both times had just, I mean, obviously then the round would have gone different, but just saying, right? It's like -10, bro, believe me, man. Like, I'm also someone on 1-2. Yeah, I also do that a lot. You can ask my Discord friends about it. They are not happy that I do that. But it's because like you need to find a main and then optimize your punishes, right? Because this has to be a holy ass down forward 1-2 or 2-1. Because it would have been already basically dead. Uh-oh. Ah! You can float them. You just do while standing 4 as a launcher there. Not while standing 4-4. You can duck that on hit. You would have killed him, right? I need to point this out. Because this is a... I mean, compare this to the Jin, yeah? Like, he kills himself, right? Like, quite literally. Duckable on hit. This. High. Just pointing that out. It's not the most easiest duck. It's a relatively exotic whatever follow-up. But it's just so you know, you could have annihilated him here, right? That's why I point these things out. But he annihilates himself anyways. Okay, good that you... oh. Yeah, that is the option you use to give it a little bit of tracking. Because her health sweep has almost no tracking. And this second hit provides a bit of tracking. That's gonna whiff, good. Ah! Yeah, that was right. Always be ready. Second hit, slide, nunchucks, run up, power crush. -8. One of those situations again, right? -8. Now take your turn, but not. Like almost the same as Jin, right? But not. With a 19 frame high. Classic. How much? +6? Okay, but it's like you could have ducked. But yeah. That move is sick. That move is so good in this game. Like, that is almost a flash. Like, it's not a flash, but it's almost a flash. The fact that he still has this in a game that wants you to press buttons pretty hard is crazy nice. Because this is such a sick high damage launcher, it's crazy. I at least thought they're gonna make this Insta Tornado in Tekken 8, but they didn't. He still has down to 3. Fully unnerved. Like, makes it very... I mean, yeah, it's launch punchable, but Hell Sweep is launch punchable as well. Ah, faster. You wanted to duck this, yeah? You wanted to duck exactly that throw. Okay. 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 Ah! Didn't punish. Okay, you get one more knockdown. Ah, don't. You get the knockdown, right? You still have heat. I activate heat after the throw. Try to go in. It's your best chance, right? You're literally like one down back 3 or whatever is gonna kill you here, right? So your best shot is go in. Your best shot is just go in. Yeah, banana peel is gonna end it. Don't know why this move is called banana peel. Probably because it maybe even looks like he is like, it looks like he's like you know, stepping on a banana peel. And this picture of right, this drawing is. Oh, he wanted to do it again. He even misinputted it, right? Okay. With people like this, what do you think the chances are that this guy has any defense? What do you think the chances are that this guy is gonna launch even your power crush or some shit? Run your shit against players like this. This player is gonna be so fucking random that playing neutral against this is... Law already is very... He is very tricky in neutral, right? As soon as he enters crouch, he threatens up forward 3, slide, while standing 2 if he wants to. Nothing, right? While standing 4, while standing 3. Run him. These motherfuckers, run them down. Run them fucking down. These are... They only know aggression and mix. I don't even know how many times I have... I mean, there are, like, honestly, Laws, it's just kind of the stereotype, it's unfortunate. But they play like this. Yeah. Fuck him. Be ready. 4-4-2. You need to be ready. You need to be ready. That is the best, one of the best moves you have. One of the best moves in the game, basically. 4-4-2-3, boom. Okay. Okay. That was good. The second hit would have... That was good. The second hit would have whiffed here. I'm pretty confident that the normal health sweep could have whiffed here. Sometimes it realigns, sometimes it doesn't. Good. See? He doesn't know how to defend anything. Run him down. Good. Nice. Nice. Would have rage shotted him just to let him know. Okay. Against players like this, sometimes you don't even want to give up your turn that hard because they are so random. Oh, okay, but he knows this, right? DSS. I don't know if he went for down forward 2. Okay, so DSS. This is still not super easy. Like doing this on perfect timing, that it's airtight, that you can't jab this 14, is not that easy. But you need to keep this in mind. So while standing 4 of Law goes into DSS, and this is already game ending, right? Like if you play against a really good player, this will be now hell, because this does unbelievable high damage, especially if you can make the good combo route with Screw at the Wall work. So you will lose like 55% for sure, and then you will deal with, if he activated Heat, with Heat Law, and he will now OK you at the wall. Meaning you are dealing with stuff like +5 on block Power Crush Heat Dash, you are dealing with Nunchucks, you are dealing with he crouches in your face and threatens Slide or while standing 1-2 Wall Splat. So this type of shit, it happens to everyone, right? But watch out for this, because these like... This is like where you have to shake your head about yourself, like, oh, why do I at least recognize this, right? This is why I pointed out. It's not that I never mash into DSS, bro. Like, it's sometimes you just you do it, right? What do you mean? It's a fast-paced, difficult game, but at least recognize this, right? Like mashing into DSS after while standing 4, and yeah, now every Law can do it. It's a very difficult business, a very dangerous business. Thank God he doesn't do the really good combo, because he could have gotten it. Wait, can I even show this, maybe? Like, just to know what happens, like in what world of pain you are, basically. What's the route I can do? Like something like... Is this already enough? No, but you can... And then, yeah. Then he can start like crouching in your face and shit. And you have lost, you see the HP, right? I didn't even go into Heat yet. So just so you know, like what's up. You know, if you play against and that was not optimal route. I just did some jabs, you can squeeze more damage out. Yeah, see? Good power crush. Okay, yeah. Ah, you can be really fast here, right? Just pointing out another self-kill, right? It's not the easiest duck in the world, but... he doesn't even know it's not punishable. He doesn't even know it's not punishable. He tried to punish this or just mash his brains out, right? That second hit was in 1 too high. Again. See? Good. Minus 14. He could have done 3+4. Oh, God. Thank God his slide spacing is awful. Boom. Nice. Running free. A bit more running free as well. Like especially here, running free. Look at this. Flip over. Head towards you. Running free here, relatively good. Yeah, he can tech roll, evade it. But whatever, running free. He would have dead as blocked it. Minus 13, but okay, it's enough. Good. Okay, he decided to immediately wake up kick. Duck. Duck. Self-kill. 3 plus 4, 4. High. You need to duck for quite some time because it's active for that long. Because you see the amount of active frames, right? 30 to 38. That's why you need to duck for that long. He killed himself again, right? He's plus. Because... see this? So here you could have killed him. Here you could have ducked the second high, but it's not a super easy duck. Because he like goes into DSS and throws you. And now you have a problem. Does it again. But his slide timing is horrible, so he gets fucked. Would have activated heat there. Okay, you got it anyways. No, he's dead. Okay. So you see even the games you win, right? It's like there are still like many mistakes, like yeah, some of them are like obvious mistakes, right? The like not ducking on this shit, right? He killed himself even. You already won 3-0, but he killed himself even more than that. Didn't even know that it's only -5. No wonder people do down 2-3 after that. Would have killed you, by the way. Yeah, I need to be careful with this. It's also a common spot to do it. Should work, right? Or doesn't it work with jabs? Doesn't it high crush fast enough? I want to check this. It does. He would have killed you. Like, be careful with this, right? Like, oh fuck. Why am I so stupid? Like, this is also a very, very common spot. Yeah. Oh. I mean, look at this. Boom, just... this is... It's crazy, right? That's blue ranks for you. And like in general, the like higher ranks of Tekken, that you see the Jin from before, who was like competent player. And then you have this, right? Just, I don't want to play any neutral or whatever. I just mash out my power crush. That should be punishable. Let's check. Your down forward one sometimes doesn't reach, but it should reach here, doesn't it? Shouldn't it? Oh my god, it doesn't. So how do we punish this then? Like, legit. What are we doing here? That is bad. I think you need to do a frame perfect. Yeah. How difficult is this? Oh, you can do... Okay, forward 2. Forward 2 free. Okay. Or... That's a punish. Okay, mash it. Go for a forward 4-2. Because in case you miss it, you get this anyways. It's not easy. So if you want to do, you can actually punish this with forward 4-2 free. You see, it's always a punish. It's not the easiest one, but it's possible. Right? So you can fuck him up for this. Okay. Or forward 2 free. Now we know. Power crush. Bro, that guy's a nut, right? You have to... With this, your conservative play now can come into play, right? Get a hit, block, right? But he will, again, right? He whiffs, yeah. Ready, please whiff punish this. Confirm, and launch. Like, this, you need to, right? You need to. Yeah, because because this is like ultra guaranteed, right? Boom, plus 17, running free, whatever, run over him, but yeah, plus 2, he can do it from crouch, and now you're dead basically. If he does a good combo, he wants to, but misses. Okay. Good. Okay. See? You can run this shit on him completely for free. Careful with giving... you shouldn't... I wouldn't go -9 in these cases against these players. You don't need it. Good. He's so obvious with that. Good shit. You can... Okay, yeah. If you had optimized this incredibly hard... with like, yeah, just heat burst, right? Just do a heat burst in there. Okay. Yeah. Harder. Punish harder. Harder. You need to basically kill him for this shit. You need to. Okay. Finds the electric. Nice. Yeah, okay, now we know, right? So now we know. See, he mashes again at, even though you jab checked so often. Interesting. He wanted to do it again at my... Oh, God. Again. Maybe you even tried. Okay. Nice. This good. Good. Alright, this is an interesting one. Like, I don't know how to exactly point my finger at it. I would say you are... So there is some optimization stuff, right? With like certain combos maybe. I would highly advise you to watch maybe the other, specifically the other segments where I go into the practice mode and like talk about shit from the every time you see a Reina video, like where Reina is on the thumbnail, and take maybe what you can away from that. Because this is interesting, because you didn't play bad. Not at all. But I think it's also it's really hard to express. It's very interesting. I think at the wrong times you basically were a bit too passive, right? Where you were going around here, and then people even whiffed, right? People whiffed, but then you didn't really find the whiff punish, right? But I mean, you have it, right? You have that shit. So you can play her like this, right? She has incredible mobility. So you can play her like this, but that is extremely difficult. That is and you can do like, you know, whatever sidestep, you know, sidestep electrics. But to play her like this is like really fucking difficult. And her offense is risky, but she has the offense starter, right? Like this move on block, you can enter the mind game, yeah. Because can I like show this with like fast attack, power crush, where's stick jab? Okay. So obviously, see this? It's safe, right? So you can run the power crush if you want, then become safe. Jab loses, right? You lose. Here you get this trade. But like you get floated, right? And the throw loses as well. But low goes under. Low goes under into +4. Power crush. You can throw. But you get, this gets everything else, like you get beat, but low. Depending on, I guess, how fast this shit is, you will trade, or you will beat the power crush. But you can block it, right? You can bait it if you want to. So that you can do. And this was dick jab. So with dick jab, this is a punish for dick jab. So you just straight up jump over it. And then you can possibly do like a god kick. Or also, power crush is a dead ass punish. Like you can literally see he dick jabs into it and then let it rip. You even hear the cling. Yeah? And that is the mind game you can force on him with this shit, right? That is the mind game you can force on him. Teach him to respect this shit, right? And then you can play this rushdown Reina, right? And then you can switch between, you know, playing mad defensive and trying to like, okay, does this guy kill himself? Does he give me what I need, right? Like boom, find the heat engage on whiff punish, right? And if you can, like, if you have like good electrics, okay, you can play like this, right? But if you can't, and you notice that I get smothered, right? You get smothered on offense, right? These people just come in, you don't know how, you can't keep them out. Then obviously we are all growing as players, right? Don't only play this game, you need to gather knowledge, right? I already went over it plenty of times. Knowledge and knowing how to deal with things, knowing appropriate responses of like, oh, this move hit. Maybe something like Jin down back 4, right? Recognizing this and like, okay, how do I now avoid a lot of shit from him? You will go into practice mode and find this out yourself. Jin down back 4 on hit. So where do you step to avoid like maybe a down forward 1 and shit, right? So that he basically is forced to almost use the homing option if he wants to pick an option, an offensive option on immediate timing, that he's basically forced to use the high, the homing option. But that you can make something like that you know, okay, I step here to make like a down forward 1 whiff, right? So you have to expand your knowledge catalog always, because if you don't, all you do, because again, we are talking about like, okay, getting Tekken King and shit, getting only the rank of Tekken King you can do by just running your offense as mercilessly as you want. But if you want to get decent as a Tekken player, you need knowledge. You need to. And so that is always, I have to stress this point, it's part of the process of getting good, so to speak. Yeah. For example, with Reina, right? You need to know, you need to be able to explain to me exactly how this mind game works, right? Could you have done this, like just out of your head, like what beats what, like okay, what options do I even blah blah blah, and use this mind game, use it. See what he likes to do. I mean, you can start with just, okay, maybe you know what? Let me just maybe even do something like this because it's safe, yeah? What about this? Is he a masher? Okay, does he mash immediately? Is he like mashing shit? Or, you know, just even take the hit and see, okay, is he whatever? Like, find out. And then you really annoy him, right? And even like this shit, right? Like this is also really good. Do this in neutral, right? Like go for the low. Go for the mid, right? Like go in like this. with the... Like this. This is super annoying. This is mega annoying. Mega annoying. Mega annoying. Yes, it's risky, but it's Reina. And this situation here also, if he wake up kicks... Why is this not saved? It is. So if he wake up kicks, what can we do? Okay, down forward 1, right? Beats it. Possibly... that doesn't... Okay, so you could try something like this. You could, like, just sidestep, electric. You need to let it run out, right? But check how he does it here. This is also, this is good. Forward 2 free, because, so forward 2 free, because, do you see this? I think that is true, right? I once watched videos about it. If he holds up, that hits in the back. Yeah? If he holds back, that is gonna happen, right? But if he holds back, a perfectly timed Raiden is gonna hit her. That is unblockable if he holds back. But you need to time it correctly, because if you're too fast, this happens. If you're too slow, this happens. I think that is correct. I could be talking out of my ass here, but I think that is actually like in the back. Because sometimes in practice mode weird shit happens with the bot, where the bot doesn't block things that are actually blockable. But I think this is real. Okay? So check this, right? Do this. Oh, he holds back. Okay, then do it again. Don't stop here as well. Do it. Just throw his ass. And then, okay, he holds back. And then at least you could even train yourself to literally, or here, do this again. Boom, yeah? Or train yourself to even confirm this. Where it's like if you do it too... Yeah? If you do it too fast. Yeah? This is incredibly annoying. It is incredibly annoying. Like this shit. Did this ever happen to you? That is incredibly annoying. Okay? And also this mid check. Only -4, right? So if you want to do like the sidestep electrics joint, yeah? Try it here, right? Timing is weird on the, you see this? On the recovery. So here, feel exactly out because this move hits and then there is like a relatively long recovery period, right? So here, exactly figure out, okay, when is my sidestep gonna begin? Yeah, you see this? That it has a bit of recovery. Sidestep starts relatively late, yeah? And then figure this out, yeah? Does he like to jab here? Usually with certain characters you you step jabs to the right. For example, after Mishima while sending force, something like Jin's jabs, you would step to the right. Okay, this works. Here, in case of Reina, both works. So this needs to be a pre-planned maneuver, basically, right? And because of certain shit with the electric input, do you realize this? Even if you sometimes mess this up, you can get the Sengoku parry off, yeah? But this basically would be a pre-planned maneuver, right? -4. Okay. So how about... Oh, how do I get in, yeah? How do I get in? Okay. That's good. And, like, this, right? Why not this? Like, just... Okay. He doesn't do anything? Okay. Immediate, like, fast, right? Okay, he's hesitant. Okay, boom. I take my turn. Yeah? You take your turn. And then... Okay, -4. How do I play off of something like this, yeah? -4, really playable, right? Really playable. Back 4 should crush, yeah? Okay, back 4, high crush joint. You can sidestep. You can parry. You can do this parry. You need to time it though. Yeah? You can do this parry. Sidestep, sidewalk. You can do, if you are Yagami, you can do shit like this. Like, he does this, like, how does he even, like, he just... Ah, you can't do it from sidewalk. Ah, okay, you can't sidestep into it. That would be sick if you could sidestep into this, to be honest. Yeah? Yagami does like this joint to get people tweaking and stuff, right? But, okay, sidestep, 4, yeah? Why not? So this is how you make plays of moves that are minus, right? Know exactly what happens. And... Oh, can I backdash jabs here? Hers? No. What about... Who has like stubby jabs? Something like Brian, right? Brian has relatively stubby jabs, no? That is how you create offense without landing something like... without... First of all, get this shit knight again. This is how you can create offense without... This is how you do it in Street Fighter, where all of your moves are... in Street Fighter 6, where all of your moves are... let's also check the... Does he have down forward 2 in here? Yeah. Down forward 1 as well? This is how you create offense in games where your normals... all of your normals are minus, right? For example, in Street Fighter, most of your normals are like this, right? So how do you create offense? You build traps, right? Yeah? So, that's why I want one... Oh, what, you see this? Yeah, Brian's jabs... Okay, so... Yeah, see? His jab, you can even backdash. Yeah? So how about if he says, okay, I'm gonna mid-shake you. Okay. 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 Does walk work? No. So, and that is, if your main is Reina, shit like that is important. Yeah? That Brian... Okay, you can't be so fast into the button. That Brian's elbow and jab will whiff when you do this, right? So then, I guess, Brian could... Oh, this as well. Okay, but there, he can clip you. Okay? But you can try like walking this. Okay? And also in this direction. Tracks. Okay? So then, the Brian could probably resort to something like, where's the down 4? I guess the down 4 would... No. For example, something like... okay, let's just record it. Could work. Yeah. 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 So there, he could then try to like low check you, right? But then you enter the game. Yeah. Okay. Now, oh, do I now mash? Yeah. This is how you create offense out of one move, right? Oh, what about now? I'm gonna fucking hop kick. Yeah. That is how you do it. So if you want to play minimal risk, you can do it with stuff like this, right? Okay. How does he just do this and backdash and see like, okay, does he do nothing? And then obviously none of us can see the future, right? He maybe at the next time you do it, he will react completely differently. And so what? Right? Then so what? Then you are wrong. Doesn't matter. You did something with intent and purpose, right? Quote unquote real Tekken. Yeah? So you do this, you backdash, he does nothing. Let's say he does nothing. So he also just does backdash. Okay, you're respecting me. And then you like... Okay, can I now maybe run my wave dash joint or whatever? Or can I now maybe run my lows? Right? Also something like this, right? I mean, her Western 4 is not that good. But that is how you do it, right? And also with this, right? Know the mind game, know how it works. It's your character. It's your main. You need to feel comfortable. You need to feel comfortable with this, right? Or maybe it's time for the chair. You know? Who knows? So, get more out of these situations, right? We all get lost in the sauce of a Tekken 8 round, right? Oh fuck, so many like interactions. Oh heat, now I have to hold this, hold this, hold this, hold this, right? Once heat is involved, everything explodes. But if it isn't, know this shit, right? Oh, -4. So that is an excellent basically mid check. I can throw from like here, right? And then also next layer would be, okay, now check, okay, how linear is this, right? How easy is it to step, right? But then, wait a minute. If he wants that, because this is Yagami uses everything of the character, right? He uses that joint, like he uses everything in like neutral, all of this shit, right? All of this. But most Reina players only use Sentai here, in this baked-in scenario, right? What about this? Yeah? And suddenly, okay, let's say it's steppable. Huh. Suddenly I have this, oh, I think this has also pretty good tracking. Can we maybe even test this like right here? So let's say we have this situation +8, but he is right in front of us, meaning it's +8, +6, meaning stepping is easier. If you're right in front of someone, stepping shit is easier as if you are here, right? Let's just see. Let's just and you always need to test everything, by the way. So let's say this hits. Interesting. So if he just goes into sidestep block, you will realign. This will clean. This will whiff completely. Also, of course, it tracks right completely. Okay. So then, if he goes left, do we have something? You know? Do we have something like this low? Oh! So now, this tracks to that side, yeah? So now, if people respect you here, right? Because the hell sweep whiffs. So here, your momentum building low, doesn't matter how fast you will input it, will whiff here. But not this momentum building low. Huh? So, but it whiffs when he goes right. Is that correct? That was correct, right? No, wait, what? Oh fuck, excuse moi. I forget that this is homing. This is literally a homing low, I forget it. So this is a homing low. Okay. So, and you know that this is gonna completely realign right. So there you can look like, okay, where does he like to step? If you make him block something like this one, yeah? And not forget, you have this, which is incredibly annoying. And suddenly he has to deal with this joint. Yeah? Or this joint. Okay? Okay? So, see the... because Raiden and Hell Sweep and 1-1 and forward 4, they are like... so many Reina players miss that this character is one of the most creative and like uniquely vast designed characters that we ever gotten in this game. She has so many moves you can play around with, right? Especially something really fucking annoying like this shit, right? Like you literally approach with homing shit, right? Don't only use it in this canned scenario where it feels like, oh yeah, here I can use it, like sort of like this is the entry to my mix-up stance. No, you can use this shit as approach. Yeah? And it gets really fucking annoying. Okay, then suddenly people want to duck this shit, and they suddenly you force them to like just hard read all the time. Boom, the mid comes in +8 mid. Yeah, that is this is frame advantage you want with Reina, right? +8 for Reina, that is fucking amazing, because +4, +7, good, but it's the high, right? Her down forward 1, only +4, right? So +8. Do the, what was the input? Throw check his ass, right? Go for, okay, immediate low again, right? +8. So here, teach him to respect you, right? For example, or mid check. Confirmable, right? +8. Confirm into stance. And then you see that, right? Even at +8, but +8 is good. Here, I think this is underrated. Mid check, stance, confirm, and because at +8, this is steppable. No, it isn't. Okay, immediate input. This is not steppable. Okay, this is not steppable. You always need to test everything like step and walk because tekken behaves weird. This is not steppable. Okay, so okay, or hit, and then you condition him, right, with like, because now as well should be, yeah. So this shit is not steppable, right? The power low, yeah, it's risky, but it's Reina, fuck it. So power low, not steppable, yeah. You condition him, okay, hit, then see, careful with the throws, but okay, this also shouldn't be at all steppable. You always need to check everything. And you can also check all the other, like Lily or something. This is a fantastic mid check. Because it's even still +6 on hit. And yeah, on block, obviously, -8. But it's safe, right? And if you are in heat, you enter the stance, right? And it even allows people mashing into it. Right? So if the first hit gets blocked, just don't do anything. Don't try to confirm into stance with down. But they can even mash into this, so you get a +6. Which should lead to a non-steppable, I think at +6, Raiden check. Was +6 or +7. Perfectly inputted Raiden is not steppable. So this is how you can string it together a little bit, right? And again, on block, only -4, right? So, and if it hits, right, you can condition him. Okay, +8, low check, or like make him respect, obviously, right? Like do something like, okay, respect me here, right? Then you run the low joint, or something like, you need to do it immediate timing, confirm, right? It hits, confirm into stance, then +8, because look, this +6, +6, that can kill you, but it can't kill you at +8. Huh? Okay, that is why I think this mid also underrated, confirmable into +8. You can't tell me that is overrated. This is what I mean. All Reinas, not all, a lot, just play with like yeah, with like, oh, I do this joint, I do this, I do sweeps all day, I do Raiden into their block, sweeps, but like you can work with this shit. Like you have way more like this joint, right? In neutral, suddenly down forward 4-2 down, confirmable into stance, easily confirmable. Yeah. Let's see, that happened for me as well, right? If people hold back, you need to get the spacing right, that your god kick just doesn't whiff. So this goes on for a long time. I'm very sorry, but this is to like illustrate, right, how you can maybe go in, because I think your problem was, I saw you play against Ling. You even launched something like Mistrust. So maybe your problem is more like the how do I get active, right? How do I get in and like create something to be like capitalized upon? And something like this, if you like the electric joint, right? Boom, get this blocked. Okay, does he want to fucking jab check me? Or does Brian here go for the, yeah, what we had? -4, people know this is minus. A lot of people want to check you here, right? So, okay, Brian goes for this, dead. Even though we should check something. Because that is what realigns. Okay, if you're good enough, fast enough, you can still... Yeah, okay, you can still... Okay, it fully whiffs. So, yeah. A lot of people flowchart these in. I'm guilty of this as myself. Like jab checks, down forward 1 checks, right? Jab checks, down forward 1 checks. Make people bleed for them. Make people bleed for them if you want to go for like... if you have a pre-planned sequence like this. For example, this. And then end his life, right? Like electric, you don't need to do 2 with Reina. This combo. Junior does this combo all the time, right? Electric, and then, sorry, what is it? Down forward 2. Here you can get another down forward, and then look at the carry, right? We're already at the wall. So, maybe you need this. You need these openers, right? These like, okay, how do I create openings here, right? Because sometimes you're sitting there, and I'm like, okay, is he like maybe... He now only has in his head like, hell sweep or forward 2. What do I do, right? So maybe stuff like that, or even you can maybe even use something like Weiwu. Yeah, it's a thing because it's only okay, but you can use it here. But you see here, sidestep doesn't work. It's funny, right? That's Tekken. So sidestep works suddenly in this direction. So just by the way, to illustrate something about Tekken, right? About like sideways movement, we established that I cannot with -4 at all move to the right, right? I can't. I just cannot. I can't. But at -6, I can. See this? Why? I'm more minus, but suddenly I can evade this. This is why people sometimes say the Tekken sideways movement is like random and shit. And we certainly have problematic things in the game. But for the most part, we are playing a video game, right? It works with 0s and 1s. It's always, how do you say this? It's deterministic in nature. You can always recreate this shit. So that is the power of knowledge, right? How deep you go. So against Brian, at -6, you can actually sidewalk this to the right. Meaning you can also then evade other options. So you can actually walk this at -6 to both directions. But at -4, you cannot. You cannot not walk this, not step this. You have to go to the left. But at -6, you can. Why? Well, it has to do with obviously hitboxes and the different pushback, right? Here, I'm directly in his grill, basically, right? And here, I'm not, because of the pushback that's been created. Yeah? So, Tekken, just to illustrate like how much like how deep you can go with this shit. And pro players do that. Not always, not every time, with every character. But they know this type of shit on characters. Not kidding. Yeah? Respect these guys. And girls. But yeah, I hope like I got my point a bit across of like be a bit more creative with this shit, right? You can create, because Reina's plus frames are risky, right? Duckable, walkable, electric, whatever, ultra pushback, launch punishable, and +6 situation. This we already had. Very risky low, right? But created with moves like this. Yeah? Play around with this type of shit. And if you get punished for it, because he does like immediate homing option, whatever, then keep that in mind of like, oh, okay, Jin literally did standing 4 here. Will he do that again? Maybe. Sidestep right. Against Jin. Sidestep right duck. Right? Or here. If you get a Y standing 4 on block, backdash, sometimes you can, depending on how it hits. See? This is how you can create your offense. Not only by, you know, just sheer plus frames, but by using the third dimension, right? Start playing like quote unquote real Tekken with stuff like this. Situation where you roughly know what's gonna happen. Okay, I do a forward 2 on block, -4, and I just, okay. Against, take, for example, take, who's the most popular bitch? Jin. So you, not me, you go into practice mode, you make the second motherfucking character, Jin Kazama, because he is very, very popular, Jin Kazama, and then you test out his 2-1, his down forward 1, his, what else? Electric maybe, like whatever. Check his pokes out. His down 4, down back 4, right? I want you to tell me if and in what direction you can evade this after stuff like this. Just know it off of one move. That can be your playmaker, right? That can be your playmaker. Just this move. Why not? You can get it like on block when people are like whatever, right? And then, okay, it hit +8. +8. Okay, sick, right? Now make him sweat. Start with mid-checking him, right? Respect me. Does he respect me? Is he a masher? Okay. If he respects you, okay, he's just holding back. Okay, next time, right? Run this shit again. See? Does he do the exact same thing? Okay. Start by doing shit like this, of like the layered Tekken approach. Start by thinking about this shit with one move. For example, this. That is how you start, and that is when you say like, okay, I have a main character, I want to know this shit. Then you start expanding on this. Like, what about other moves I like connect often or I like? Doesn't even need your favorite moves. They don't need to be like the best moves or like the established moves. Take your favorite move. So yeah, with that like experiment basically, or like with that like concept, let's end it here. Okay, have a nice day.